Welcome back again to our English class, dear students. I am Bruna, the English teacher. Today, I will show you a general display of the future simple tense and how it is formed. I am going to explain the differences between will and be going to. The future simple tense is used to refer to events in the future. How is the affirmative form of the future simple tense formed? Let us follow the scheme. The subject is followed by will, or the short form "l", plus the bare infinitive of the verb. For example, I will call you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. She'll be here tomorrow morning. I think it will be a sunny day tomorrow. And how do we form the negative form of the future simple tense? It is formed by the subject followed by will not, the long form, or want, the short negative form, plus the bare infinitive of the verb, such as in the following examples. The teacher to her students: I won't assign you any written work for tomorrow because you have to do the reading part. I think she won't come here tomorrow. And what about the interrogative form? How do we form it? The interrogative form of the future simple tense is formed by using the inversion. So, in the first place, we make use of will, the subject, and the bare infinitive of the verb, such as in the following examples. Will you guys come to Clarissa's birthday party this weekend? Or, will it rain tomorrow? Will she be present for the next class meeting? How do we use will in the future simple tense? Let us have a close look to its usage in different occasions. Will is used to refer to a future action. For example, the sun will rise at 5:35 tomorrow. It's a well-known fact. While we are talking about what we think might happen in the future, we make use of such words such as probably, I think, I believe, I am sure, I expect, etc. For example, I think the Albanian singer will win one of the first places at the Eurovision competition this year. Also, will is used to express a decision made at the time or the moment of speaking. Let us see. Here we have a situation between mother and her son. The phone is ringing. I am doing some washing and I cannot answer it. Okay, Mom, I will answer it. Now let us have a close look at the going to. How to conjugate it in the affirmative form. Before, have a look at its formation. We use subject and be going to plus the bare infinitive of the verb. In this case, you should be careful that we should only conjugate verb be as we are used to, and going to doesn't change at all. Let us have a look at the conjugation of verb write. For example, I am going to write. You are going to write. He or she is going to write. We are going to write. You are going to write. And they are going to write. For example, he is going to write a letter to his grandparents. How is going to used into the interrogative form in the future simple tense? Again, here we have the inversion form. The scheme tells us that the verb be is followed by the subject and going to, which does not change at all, and the bare infinitive of the verb. Let us refer again to the previous example. Is he going to write a letter to his grandparents tomorrow? Yes, he is. Is he going to play football tomorrow? No, he isn't. Going to in the negative form of the future simple tense is used this way. We need to put first the subject, then verb be, not, and going to, which are followed by the bare infinitive of the verb. For example, if someone asks me, will it rain tomorrow? Or do you think it will rain tomorrow? I can say, by looking at the picture, we can predict that it is sunny, so it is a sunny day. It is not going to rain in the afternoon. Here we have some more examples of the usage of being to, such as, we are going to pay a visit to our elderly parents. They are going to spend their holidays in their cottage. It is going to rain. There are so many black clouds in the sky. So it is evident. That's why we use going to in this case. She is going to watch a movie tonight. My favorite football team is going to play this weekend. Who is going to read the next example? The teacher asks. What are you going to cook for dinner, Mom? So, let us have a closer look to the differences between will and be going to. As you can notice, will is used for on-the-spot decisions or decisions made at the moment of speaking. For example, I am hungry. I will have a sandwich. What about be going to? It is used for planned decisions or decisions made before the moment of speaking, such as in, we are going to spend the summer holiday in Saranda this summer. Now, here we have some pictures of some food items which are very nutritious and make a perfect breakfast. When we make our shopping list, we may forget to write an important food item on it. And here we have a situation between Mom and her son, which is very interesting. Mom, I am going shopping. I am going to buy cheese, milk, and eggs. What about some bread? We don't have any bread left. Okay, I will buy some. So, the son didn't know that they needed some bread since there was no bread left at home. That's why he tells her mom that he will do such an action at that moment, okay? Since it is an on-the-spot decision. Let us have a look at the expressions related to future simple tense. The most typical ones are tomorrow, next week, at the weekend, in the summer, next year, in an hour, in a week, later this evening, and so on. In order to reinforce our knowledge on the differences between will and going to, let us have some practice. Have a look at the first sentence. Just a moment, I help you with the bags. Which one should be put in here, will or going to? You already may have an idea. Let us check it out. Just a moment, I will help you with the bags. Let us refer to another example. We fly to Paris in July. Which one do you think is the best choice? We are going to fly to Paris in July. How about the third example? They arrive at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you find out which one is the right one? They will arrive at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And next, my computer broke yesterday. I buy a new computer. My computer broke yesterday. I am going to buy a new one, so I am planning it. My cousin have a baby. Can you find it out? My cousin is going to have a baby. And last but not the least, I would like to assign you as a home assignment this kind of homework. I am setting you to make your personal agenda for next week. Have you got any idea how to do it? Which of the future forms are you going to use, will or going to? Of course, in order you can do your plans for your next week, you are going to make use of going to. That was the end of our English class for today. Thank you for watching me.